Hey there, my lovely people of the internet. It is Starlandula / Emmalandula here. And I just want to talk a little bit about what's on my mind, like some things about stigma and like things that society thinks and stuff. So just my personal opinion on things. So something that I have to remind myself is that, so I am a recovering alcoholic and addict, and I've struggled for the past few years with addiction. And I am reminding myself that even though I have made mistakes, like honestly not good mistakes, and I have done some things that I regret, it doesn't mean that I can't become better and do better as time goes on. What I'm trying to do, and I want everyone to know that you guys can do this too, is just live in the present moment. Don't think too much about the past or the future, and just focus on doing the next right thing. And I gotta remind myself that I don't have to be defined by the past, and I don't have to be defined by the mistakes that I made. What matters is learning from them and not repeating them. I made a lot of mistakes that I regret, and I do feel guilt for them, but I just gotta remind myself that I am like learning from them. I've learned from them, and I just got to do my best to not repeat them. It's a struggle, it's a process, and it's not linear, but I'm working on it, and I'm doing therapy, and it's a process. But I gotta remind myself that I made a bad mistake, but that doesn't make me a bad person. There's a difference between guilt and shame. Shame is I am a mistake or I am bad, and guilt is just I did something bad. So that's what I gotta remind myself. I also gotta remind myself that I'm not defined by other people's opinions. No one is defined by other people's opinions. And people's opinions are valid, but labels and stuff like that and what people think of me is none of my business. What matters is what I think of me. And I can take constructive criticism, of course, and take advice, but I don't have to take all advice, and I can just take things with an open mind, and if it don't apply, let it fly. Like, just give or take different things, but still remember to be open-minded. And so that's just something that I've been working on. I also got to remind myself that boundaries are important. So it's important for me to set boundaries with other people. It's healthy. And like, it's okay to say no. No is a complete sentence. And it's okay if there are certain people that have been in my life that I no longer want in my life. Like, it is a thing where people, like, some people are there for a season, a reason, or a lesson, or a lifetime. It's different for different situations and different people. So it's okay for me to say that certain people aren't meant to be in my life for the sake of my health or just in general. People can also remove me from their lives, and I just have to accept that, even if it's hard to accept. Acceptance is hard in general, but acceptance is the answer to things. Like they say in AA, acceptance is the answer to all my problems today, and that's something that is hard to work on. But I also remind myself that I don't have to agree with something or like something just to like accept something. Like I can accept something, but I don't have to like it. It doesn't change the facts, but I don't have to like it. I just have to accept it. Another thing that I'm trying to learn is that there's a stigma where some people think that men and women can't be friends because it'll turn into something more, like a relationship or something romantic or friends with benefits or something like that. Well, I believe personally that men and women can be friends, but it's like, well, I gotta think, what are my intentions? So, for example, for AA, they say that you shouldn't get into a relationship for a year. And you should work on yourself. So I'm working on myself, and I am not interested in that because I can't, like, love others like that if I don't love myself. I gotta worry about myself right now. And so, but I do have male friends, and that's okay as long as I notice what my intentions are. Like, I have a male best friend that I have no intention of doing anything with, that I've known for like 5 years. But a lot of people are like, oh, you're hanging out with a male? Ooh, what's going on? Or stuff like that. But it doesn't have to mean anything when you hang out. Your friends are your friends. Male, female, non-binary. For me, it just matters personality-wise and if I get along with them. So, yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to express some things that have been on my mind. I hope you all are doing well, and just take things one day at a time, sometimes even one moment at a time, and know that change is the only constant thing in life. All right, well, ta-ta, everyone. Have a punbelievable day.